Who is that?
Visitor.
Visitor? Okay, holy shit. Just got here, just started the camera, and I heard a voice coming from this direction over here. But it sounded like a clear as day human voice. But, visitor, okay. I guess I'm the visitor. Yeah, I'm visiting this forest. On another note, hello everybody. Welcome back to the vlog channel. Tonight I'm in the Devil's Forest and I am completely alone. So I will get into the story of why I'm alone and everything, why I'm here in a little bit. I do want to say, for those who don't know, the Devil's Forest is one of the most haunted locations we have ever been to. We've done numerous videos here. We've camped here overnight a couple times. This place is very, very haunted. Historically haunted. A lot of deaths have happened here. We're talking thousands over the years. They did witch...
This is my home.
It just called me a visitor, and then it said, this is my home. Crazy. Why I'm alone is because Ben is working. For those who don't know, Ben works a full-time job. Ben also has a girlfriend. Ben also has a lot going on in his life. So when time comes to film, he's obviously always ready and down to film. However, I didn't plan on doing a full video tonight. I kind of wanted to just check up on the Ouija board that we buried. That's also a story I'll share with you in a second.
Correct.
It said visitor, then this is my home, and then when I explained it, it said correct. This is amazing. I always say this, but like this place is genuinely so pinpoint accurate. I love this place. I got goosebumps. Zoom in on the goosebumps. Can you see them? Oh, I think you can. The goosebumps are there. So, story about the Ouija board. Ben and I stayed over this house a couple weeks ago, and there was a Ouija board in one of the crawl spaces in the second floor. And it was like a really beat up Ouija board, and the house was just dealing with some malicious spirit and entity there. So the owner, once we found the Ouija board, asked us if we could get rid of it. We did a bunch of research and we found that the best way to get rid of it is to bury it. Definitely don't burn it, because that just releases the spirits into the atmosphere, and wherever they feel comfortable, they will remain, right? We didn't want to do that for the house. So we decided to bury it here. We were getting all sorts of crazy answers here last time, so definitely go watch that too. It's on this vlog channel as well, a couple videos back. However, I wanted to come today and basically see if I could find where this is.
I worked here.
I worked here, which makes sense because this used to be home for so many people. A lot of people lived here for hundreds of years, and then obviously, like I said, the witch trials happened here, and a whole bunch of things. So that's pretty fascinating. Okay, let's go check in the direction of where we buried the board. So I'm gonna keep this in my pocket for now, just because I only have two hands, guys, unfortunately. Maybe in the next software update I'll get a third hand. Could help. All right, so we buried it somewhere over here. I can't even remember. It was like over, oh, there's a shotgun shell right there. That's where it was. But guys, we're talking weeks ago. We are talking weeks ago. So I will say something. I was getting messages on Instagram of people like troll accounts saying, oh, they're gonna come to the Devil's Forest, they're gonna find the board and dig it up. And I'm genuinely concerned that if they did dig it up, which is really fucked up, guys, because...
Listen to my voice.
Okay, something came from that direction. I know you guys heard that. Sound like a bang? Which is really, removing the Ouija board after it's buried is a really fucked up thing to do. But of course, there's always gotta be some type of trolls out there doing some stupid shit. I heard something coming from over here. Hello? I see like a card right there. What is it? Oh my God. It's a debit card. Yo, what are we buying, guys? There's a name on it, too. Dude, this is someone's... Holy shit, this expired 0713. I obviously can't show this on screen. This guy's debit card expired 0713. Why is that here? I'm not going to say the name or anything. (0713). So something that expired 10 years ago. It's really weird. You said hear my voice, and then I heard something over here. Can you give me another sign to let me know where you are?
I live on.
You live on. That's good to hear. I'm glad. Can you share with me your name? Did you come from the board, maybe? By the time you guys are watching this, I don't think my vacation started yet, but I'm going on vacation soon because I'm trying to kind of just relax, get my mind straight. We've been going to a lot of crazy places lately, and it's good to get that like mental reset, you know? So Ben's gonna spend some time with family and his girlfriend and whatnot, while I am gonna be with my girlfriend in a different state, kind of just getting some R&R, so. Now, my concern right now is this Ouija board, right? Because I'm thinking, I'm just trying to think right now. We've been getting really bad rainstorms recently, thunderstorms and stuff, but if it was to rain, it would have went down that hill, right? So, a couple things to... The fuck did I just hear? Hello? Who's there? Who is there?
Hot.
Hot. Does that mean I'm getting close? Okay, so you must be here somewhere, huh? Hot. Okay. Can you give me a sound to let me know or something exactly where you are? I'd like to come into this little bush right here, but my choice of footwear is never the best. You said hot, right? You in here? I'll come this way, actually. There's less grass here. Oh. I'm gonna come closer. Where are you? Freaking out right now. Okay, so let's go check back where the Ouija board was, because if it was... Yo, see, this is where I was a little messed up. I was thinking to myself, if that debit card was like maybe the person who dug it up and maybe dropped their debit card, that would give me an idea of who did it, right? Maybe I could match up that name with the person who messaged me on Instagram trying to troll me around.
Emerge.
Emerge. Don't just do that. Let me... Emerge from where? The board, maybe? I was thinking maybe like in the process of them taking the Ouija board out, they dropped their card, but that shit expired 10 years ago, which maybe still is. I don't know per se, but hello? The one thing about this, what the hell was that? If you see me looking down at the floor a lot, guys, when I walk, is because there are critters here, like...
Voice.
Okay, there's literally like a voice right here. Holy shit. Is that you? Guys? Oh, fuck. Yep, there she is. There she is. That's the same exact board. That's the one. Okay.
I'm family.
Holy fuck! Bro! When we buried it, it said the same thing. I'm family. That's the same one. You could tell from the damn ripples on the back and whatnot. The water damage. This thing is very flexible. Oh! The fuck was that? Bro, did I just get scared by like a frog or something? Bro, what moved that stick? Am I going crazy? Do you guys see a toad or frog?
My voice is heard.
Bro, that's crazy. It mentioned the voice numerous times. The first time I hear it, I find the board and it says my voice is heard. Yeah, this is like main channel material right now, but I'm saving this for the vlog channel. Holy. Tick check. Any ticks on me? So my only concern right now is someone unburied this, placed it right here, which to my knowledge means one or two things. I'm just gonna assume one or two things, right? They unburied it because they wanted to, like, I don't know, mess with me or mess with the family that initially was the reason why I buried it. But then they realized that there's something actually here and they shit themselves and threw the board away. Or two, they literally just did that just to disrupt the burial and, you know, or three, no one did that and somehow this board managed to make it over there. So I can definitely tell you this was the circle because it sat in like that. Now, it sound like footsteps right here. Okay, so now I gotta properly bury this, obviously. So the question arises, I gotta do it quick. Sun is setting. I'm completely alone, so what I'm gonna do right now.
He'll get you.
Right after I just heard footsteps right next to me. Oh, bro, I don't know if you can see the geese on me, the booms, the geese booms. I'm trying to keep my composure. I got the shovel in the car. I'll probably bury this myself again, but this time I brought salt. I brought a couple things that you guys were mentioning in the comments last time. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bury this elsewhere, regardless. I have do not disturb on. Who's texting me? How are you texting me? Oh. Sorry, this is Jen. I forgot my favorite contacts could get through. So I'm gonna bury this elsewhere, but I'm not gonna record it so no one sees where I bury this, obviously, because that would kind of defeat the purpose.
Supply.
And if the reason why it wasn't here is because someone came here and disrupted this, then that basically just proves my point of, is because I showed basically where I buried it. I mean, if you're from this forest, if you've been to this forest,
Concerned.
very much so. If you've been to this forest before, then probably the family's concerned as well, because I'm going to update you on what the family's been dealing with as well, the one where we found this board from. Sorry, my head's not in the right place right now. I don't even know what I was talking about, what I was going to say was, if you've come to this forest before and you're putting the pieces together of, oh, this road with the fork, the one that goes down, you could probably pinpoint where this is, because I kind of did pick a pretty known spot in this forest. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little bit deep.
Forward.
You want me to come forward? Is that what you want? Uh-uh. Okay, I really hope you guys fucking heard that. I hope this mic is able to pick that up from all the way down there. I mean, we're not subject to hearing screams in this place before it's
18.
Okay, you're coming with me, board. We got a new home for you. We're gonna make a new home. Oh, ew, this is so nasty. The damn paper on the board is like so, it's literally so brittle, it's just coming right off. Ugh. Let me put you down for a sec. Okay. So the family from where we found this, this board from, first and foremost, some of the shit that was happening in that house was so damn crazy when I think back at it.
John.
Joan. Is that your name? Now, I know it may seem like I'm paranoid, but I'm legit hearing all sorts of shit around me right now. Show yourself. So the family initially said that the haunting stopped for a bit. Then they said, out of nowhere, it started ramping up again. Now, what I'm concerned of is, okay, is when the stuff ramping up again when the board was unburied? Because that would make a lot of sense. The spirits that are attached to this board are so very used to the house that they were at for the longest time. Now, all of a sudden, it's buried. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's containing their energies. That's what it's supposed to do. Is that the reason? I'm not sure. However, they asked if we would return for a third night, but this time with a priest and record the entire thing, like exercising the home and stuff like that. Would you guys be interested if Ben and I went back to that house with a priest and we were there for the exorcism of the home? Now, I feel like that would be a super clickbaity video, but the reason I'm asking is because I don't like bringing religion into videos, and you guys know this because I do live streams all the time. The two things I don't like talking about ever is religion and politics, because we live in a world where it's there's a lot of everything, right? You support one side, or you study one side, or all the sorts, right? Now, some people might feel more strongly about certain things, and it creates a divide. Unfortunately, it does. It shouldn't, but it does. And that's why I'm saying, like, I have in the past literally prayed in a video after I left the location, and I've gotten comments before of people like tearing me down because I'm praying, and they're like, oh, just know that that's not the right God to pray to, it's this one, and that's so completely disrespectful. But if it's gonna be like that, I really don't want to do it. But that's why I'm asking. I want to see the mass majority of comments. Would you be interested in something like that if we did it? Okay, you died, right? Now, I'm going to ask one question. How did you die? Yeah, so let me know. What the fuck? Now, I gotta think. So I've buried an Ouija board here in the past as well with Ben when we were camping. We buried our personal board by the lake. The board itself was gone, but the planchette was in the fire pit, and it was still in pieces. Like, it was very, very water damaged. It was warping because of the water and because it's wood. However, I don't know, it makes you think. It makes you think. So, big ass mosquito, take that, bitch. Now I'm just trying to think where to bury this. So clearly not by water, clearly not in a popular area like this. I just have to remember where I bury it so I'm able to come back to it at a later time and clear the stuff.
Bill.
Bill. All right, Bill, can you show yourself? You're the one who died, right? I said, how did you die? I said, Bill. Did it die? Were you killed by someone named Bill? And in the meantime, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find a trail, do everything that you guys told me to do via the salt and the offering and stuff like that. And sounds good. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Maybe I'll come back in another couple of weeks and check up on it again. With all that being said though, I will probably have another vlog coming in the next couple of days because I'm going to be staying here for the next couple hours. I'm going to go lights out night vision and just see what I can catch. Because right now, things are crazy, voice-wise, everything-wise. I cannot leave. I need answers. And yeah, thank you guys for your support, for everything. If you haven't watched the video I just dropped today, the video today. It was where Ben and I went to this house, and it was one of the most mysterious stories that we have ever covered. And it was really crazy because the family just moved there recently. They inherited the house from the grandpa who passed away. And ever since moving in, they've been experiencing the weirdest things. And the youngest son, who's 4 years old, was caught by the mom talking to grandpa underneath the covers. So we went there and we experienced a lot. And there's definitely something here.
A man here.
Okay, so I died. Bill, a man here. I asked if you were killed by Bill. Sweet Jesus, this place is crazy. So yeah, if you haven't watched that video, link's down in the description, watch that. As for me, I'm gonna go out into the darkness somewhere, probably drive down a little bit, and then go off deep into the forest and bury the board. And I'm gonna mark the location so I have it forever. I'm able to come back to it. And with all that being said, thank you guys for your support, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.